Okay, let's go now for those questions. First one, it's from Caroline, and she asks, what if I have questions? What if I'm wondering how I'm doing? Okay, so thank you, Caroline. You can put in any questions you have for answering in the Q&A. There's a simple, beautiful URL page where you can go at any moment to send me those questions. The Q&A sessions will be uploaded to the course area for access whenever you need it. And remember that not only your own questions will help you in your journey, in your progress, but you'll also hear about how other people are doing. And that is really a great way to improve, well, to improve yourself as well. Oh, and if you're uncomfortable, I think I mentioned it already, but if you're uncomfortable with using your name, the questions can be put in anonymously as well, no problem. Okay, we have Sonia. She asks, how long will it take me to complete the program? Okay, good question. So as I said, the course runs for 8 weeks from Friday next week, the 23rd of April, until the Friday, the 18th of June. So the 6 modules will be released weekly and bi-weekly, and we have 2 implementation weeks for the bigger modules. So you don't have to finish in those 8 weeks. You can take however long you wish or need. You have lifelong access to the Intuition Toolkit. And that also means that when I make improvements to the course, those are always yours too. And you can download all the contents from the course area, so you can access it in the way that suits you best. And you will really grab these exercises and audios, videos, PDFs again when you need it. So a small word again about that time commitment. So 2 minutes a day for some form of intuitive practice, and preferably an hour twice a week for the rest of the coursework. And of course, we have the bonus, the quick and dirty bonus, if you're really quick to join, and that will help you fire up your intuitive habit for those 2 weeks. Okay, let me check. We have Maria. She says, I have doubts because this amount is a bit much for me right now. Thank you very much for your question, Maria. I can imagine that if you have little to spend, you want to spread this amount out a bit. So firstly, I haven't really put any attention on this before, but I took €100 off the price for this launch in April. The reason is that we have had quite a difficult few months, a year, where we've all been more or less forced to reevaluate our values, our living style, and our way of being. I think the Intuition Toolkit has a role to play in that. It can offer us a journey to our truest values, to our being. So that's why I went from the normal price of €497 to €389. But if you have trouble paying this in one sitting, then you also have the possibility of 2 monthly payments, €199 each. So one when you enroll and another one 4 weeks later, where you receive a payment link. So yeah, easy enough, I think. I hope that helps. Okay, then we have Chantal. She asks, I'm going to be very busy the upcoming month. Maybe it's better if I wait for the next opportunity for the course. When will that be? So firstly, there really is no problem for you to start the course after your busy period is over. Everything will be there waiting for you. The bonus Q&A sessions will be added to the course area as well, so no problem there. And the Intuition Toolkit can actually be a great asset when you are in busy times to remain connected to yourself throughout. So it's designed to not only get you to integrate the new way of being with yourself, but also to give you a set of tools to use whenever you need it. So there are 22 tools that are especially suited to do during any normal daily routine, like doing the dishes or showering. Oh, and that final part of your question about when it's opening up again. Well, yeah, I'm not quite sure at this moment, to be honest. I'm pretty busy with all kinds of things, so I'm guessing towards the end of the year, but well, no promises there. Okay. Michaela, she asks, I really don't like to meditate. You mentioned something about not sitting down. What did you mean? Yeah, exactly. So, Michaela, a lot of us have trouble sitting down. We feel sometimes obligated to not have any thoughts when we're meditating. So, to start out with, there is hardly any or even none of that traditional meditating in this course. We will be working a lot with writing, moving, doing activities in a mindful way. There are exercises, practices, and techniques that I guide you through via audio. I call them guided self-connections, and they are very varied in how they work. And a lot of it is based on body wisdom and feeling and getting answers from yourself. So if by meditation you mean just sitting still, having to relax and expel all thoughts from your mind, that is not at all what this course is about. It is meant to show you that being who you truly are is always normal. We're using our own innate wisdom for this. This touches actually on the exact reason why I created this course. I want people to be able to access the wisdom within themselves, to help them live a life where they can just always be who they are without weirdness and special powers. Okay, dearest people, we have time, I think, for one last question. Let me check. Yeah, so David, he asks, when do I need to decide if I want to buy this course or not? So, okay, thank you for your question, David. I don't think I mentioned this. The doors for enrollment are open right now until Thursday next week, the 22nd of April. We're starting the day after. And there's, of course, the thing with the fast action bonus, quick and dirty. It's only available right now, tonight. And if I may give you one more tip, usually I know within already what I'm going to do. And energetically, it's just best aligned if you just do it instead of keep pondering on it in your mind. And it won't surprise you that I personally feel best taking these kinds of decisions. So, I mean, the kind of like, what is best for me? Will this help me or not? Those kind of decisions work out best for me if I take them based on what is in my heart and in what I'm feeling, and not necessarily based on, well, thinking pros and cons lists, for example. So, David, I advise you to feel within you and inquire if this is a good fit for you to work towards being your true self.